Al Weissman in a nutshell. Welcome back. There's an amazing first half of today's show in a nutshell with Anthony Houston of the musical group Pots and Pans. Really a great percussionist with some great compositions and even some really cool lyrics thrown in. Thank you so much for appearing on In a Nutshell this week, Anthony. Last week, In a Nutshell featured the appearance of a guest host, namely Joe Mallman, host of the Facebook site Music Connection. Joe Mallman is probably one of the most knowledgeable guys in this area on the subject of musical groups and their music for over the past 40 years or so. He's capable of sitting there and talking with an artist on a very personal level about that artist's music and experiences and about the music and experiences of every other artist they may have crossed paths with. I'm serious. I sat here last week watching him talk with Kevin Lee for a protracted period of time about all these groups that I remember from the last, 30 or 40 years, but I couldn't exactly spot them off the top of my head. These guys were just hammering them down one after another. It was really interesting. So Joe said he would try to join us whenever we have a visitor in a nutshell that we met through his Music Connection, which is nice. It would be really handy. Unfortunately, Joe is undergoing a course of treatment for a cancer situation and may not be able to join us as often as he would like, and as often as we would like. But when he can, he'll be here, so thank you so much, Joe, and we're all hoping that you feel better. The main entertainment on last week's show was supplied by a veteran from the Chicago school, namely Kevin Lee, currently of the Rogers Park neighborhood situated on the north side of Chicago, where it borders with Evanston. Kevin usually performs in the company of his group known as the Kings, but last week he appeared and performed acoustically, and I may add fantastically. Of Kevin Lee's style, Joe Mallman said, power pop, a new classic band sound with alluring melodies and great harmonies backed by a driving rhythm section. So here's an example of Kevin Lee's artistry in which Kevin Lee himself does the introduction.
All right, this one's called Time Won't Stand Still. It's off my CD, Dust Till Dawn. This one, just a little history on the tune, hit number one at WX in Cincinnati in 2010 and stayed there for 3 weeks. So that was pretty cool at the time. It was yesterday, the days were long, running with my friends from dusk till dawn, my whole life ahead, a long winding road. I had a choice to make, a chance to take, which way to go. But time won't stand still, it walks on by. Time won't stand still for you and I. Soon came the day I was on my own. I wanted to be free, let my voice be known. I searched to find a dream come true. I knew in time I'd get mine, get my due. Time won't stand still, it walks on by. Time won't stand still for you and I. Tomorrow waits for no one here. Days go by and disappear. Minutes turn to months, turn into years. Now life's so fast, the years fly by. I make my play every day, it's do or die. But time won't stand still, it walks on by. Time won't stand still for you and I. Time won't stand still
Al Weissman in a nutshell. And that was Kevin Lee doing Time Won't Stand Still. He was our guest last week, and he did a great job for us. Excellent, excellent performance. This portion of today's show will be featuring the music of some of the musicians who have previously appeared on In a Nutshell. And we're going to get into it with a song by Michael Stew, the piano guy. Something that he wrote called Like Kings.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start out with an original because it's the most requested original that I have, and just one of my favorites, I guess. So it's called Like Kings.
Cool. Go right ahead.
Tonight we drink like kings, my friend. Tonight we drink like kings. Tonight we drink like kings, my friend. Tonight we drink like kings. I don't care too much for drinking, just the joy that drinking brings. Tonight we eat like kings, my friend. Whoa. Tonight we eat like kings. Whoa. Tonight we eat like kings, my friend. Whoa. Tonight we eat like kings. I'm not all too thrilled with eating, just the joy that eating brings. Tonight we smoke like kings, my friend. Whoa. Tonight we smoke like kings. Whoa. Tonight we smoke like kings, my friend. Whoa. Tonight we smoke like kings. I don't care so much for smoking, just the joy that smoking brings. And I'll show you how I feel about it, all right? Kings, my friend. Whoa. Tonight we live like kings. Oh, tonight we live like kings, my friend. Oh, yes. Tonight we live like kings. I'm not crazy for this living, just the joy that women bring.
Al Weissman in a nutshell, Like Kings by Michael Stew, the piano guy. That was fun. Another guest we had on the show was Julia Papillon singing Sitting in the Dock of the Bay. Very cool tune. Julia Papillon.
ships rolling. Then I watch them roll away again. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Ooh, I left my heart in Georgia. I was headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I got nothing to live for. It seems like nothing's gonna come my way. Ooh, I'ma sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Ooh, I'ma sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. It seems like nothing's gonna change. No, no. Everything will remain the same. I can't do what two people tell me to do, so I guess I'll never change. Oh, but sitting here resting my bones, 'cause loneliness won't leave me alone. 'Cause 10,000 miles around just to make this dark my home. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'ma sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time, wasting time, wasting time.
Good evening. Are you finding your coffin a bit confining? Perhaps after a few hundred years of use, the hinges are coming unhinged, or the lining is coming unglued. Perhaps ground moisture is seeping into your cozy crypt. Call Vampire today, coffin tomorrow. Vampire has a full-time staff of carpenters ready for immediate response to your every need. Call us today and our operators will dispatch a crack team of carpenters same day to measure you for a new coffin. Your choice of materials, inside and out, delivery guaranteed within 24 hours. Give us a call and you won't regret it. Ask about our super sarcophagus specials. We offer king-size coffins for you and that special cadaver in your life. Remember, call Vampire today, coffin tomorrow.
555-2300 Vampire.
Al Weissman in a nutshell. And before that bizarre commercial, we heard Julia Papillon's version of Sitting in the Dock of the Bay. her interpretation of that Otis Redding fabulous hit. Now we're going to do a little Dan Fern, Someday. He was on our show, I guess about a year ago or so. Al Weissman in a nutshell. That was Dan Fern. He was a guest on our show In a Nutshell about a year ago, and that was his tune, Someday. I think we have time for one more tune before we have to take our break at the bottom of the hour, so let's do a little Holly Beamer, Stay With Me.
You got me on a string on your finger. Don't know how to figure this out. I've always been so independent. There's something about you I can't live without. Ooh, boy, you got me going mad. Ooh, boy, you're the best thing I've had. So stay just a little bit longer, oh stay. Stay just a little bit longer with me. Boy, you know you got me going. When I'm with you, I am shining, glowing. So do me this one favor, don't you dare say see you later. Stay with me. I can't put all the pieces together, but there's something about that night. Something in the way you looked at me made the world in my mind turn bright. Ooh, boy, you got me going mad. Ooh, boy, you're the best thing I've had. So stay just a little bit longer, oh stay. Stay just a little bit longer with me. Boy, you know you got me going. When I'm with you, I am shining, glowing. So do me this one favor, don't you dare say see you later. Stay with me. I don't want you, but I need you. Nothing feels right without you. Without you, I need you. So stay just a little bit longer, oh stay. Stay just a little bit longer with me. Boy, you know you got me going. When I'm with you, I am shining, glowing. So do me this one favor, don't you dare say see you later. Stay with me.
Al Weissman in a nutshell. We're back. That was a little Holly Beamer. That was kind of cool. Holly was doing Stay With Me.
Did you say that was little Holly Beamer?
That was Holly. That was a little Holly Beamer.
Oh,
a little bit of Holly Beamer, a sample
she
of Holly
is little.
Beamer.
She's a sweetheart.
She is. She's a cutie. And we're going to take a break now. And after the break, Marge is going to be here to hang out with us. Hi, Marge. How are you today?
Hi, Alan. I'm wonderful.
Well,
thanks.
that's great. That's great. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Do not touch that dial.